faves to go. So here is an item from the one and only Rhonda Shear. Rhonda Shear from the show Up All Night on USA. I'm sure many of you watched it. She was a beauty queen, Miss Louisiana, and she lived in Hollywood, a comedian and a curvy gal who just wanted some sexy, sexy under things, comfortable, practical, and beautiful, and for any size, and found that there really wasn't anything in the market. And that's where the very first Abra came, which by the way is gonna be in 10 faves, and these. These are the pinup panty sets. You're getting not one, not two, but three of them for $39.90. So we have the jewel tones. Here's the jewel tones. We also have them available in brights. There's the brights. Really great fun colors, the brights. We also have the kind of, and this is really kind of a Hollywood colors. These are the pastels. I love this kind of platinum color right here, and that kind of soft blush, and then of course white. And then the last color grouping is called your tints. And in the tinted colors, it's kind of like a softer rose, a lavender, and then like a light, it's almost like a light kind of bluish, light blue platinum color. So I have a little chart to show you all of the 4 color groupings. The brights, you get the black, the aqua, and that mauve color. The jewel tones, you get the white, the blue, and the red. And the white is actually a nude. It's a nude, a burgundy, and the blue. And then the pastels, you're gonna get all 3 of those very soft colors. And then the tints are even like lighter yet. And those are just like, you know, kind of like barely tinted a color. So extra small through 3X. And I'll talk about, and let me get one that's a nice color so you can see all the details, and I'll take you on a tour. It's nice, it's a nice, I don't want to say high-waisted, but it fits kind of on your natural waist. So it gives you some of that flattening of the tummy. And when you turn around, see that ruching in the back? And that gives you a little bit of kind of a lift in the back of the backside of the derriere. It gives you like a little bit of a lift there. That's what I wanted to show you. And then also there's stretch. It stretches and feels super comfortable. And I want to tell you something else is the lace stretches. So the lace is really stretchy, so it's not gonna dig in, so you can wear it under pants. Now what I own these, I really like these because, you know, when you're wearing a dress in the spring and summer and you're not wearing like, tights because it's winter time, it's nice to have like something modest under your dress, and they look like little shorts, but there's something very sexy, very pinup, very 1950s about these, and so incredibly comfortable. So if you're used to having, you know, comfort under things look like, you know, big and baggy and that kind of thing. This is a whole new concept. It's a medium control, so there's a little control. It targets areas that you want to smooth and support, but it's really great for every day. And I can tell you, this isn't shapewear. So this isn't something that you're gonna have to wriggle into. You know, order true to size, whatever your size is here at HSN. I wear a medium, I ordered these in the medium. They feel fantastic, but what they are is you see how sexy they are? And you get that coverage here. See, it's not like you're bare, but you see how you're getting that coverage, but it's very, very sexy. And you've got the stretch to it, and it's really great for smoothing. So whether you're wearing it under a pair of pants, under a pair of jeans, under a dress, under a maxi dress, you're not gonna get any of the panty lines in the back. So sometimes panties they cut you like right here and they're gonna dig in, but these go all the way down, and you can see where a regular panty line would hit you would be right around here, like this kind of curve right there. But it's extend down in this smooth way and gives you that coverage. And this goes down on your leg with nice stretch lace, like really stretchy lace. So it's so comfortable and also great coverage. There's a little teeny bow right here. And I will give you a tip. If you want to leave the bow on, it's adorable, it's cute, but if you want a smoother look in the front, this is just tacked on. You could pop that bow off to give it like a really kind of a smoother look, depending on like the dress or the garment that you're wearing. This is from when you don't want to put on that shapewear where you like, you know, scrunch in to go to like a big holiday party. This is what you want to wear every day just to look smooth and pulled together in your clothes. Whether you're, you know, going out to lunch or going to work or, you know, or going on vacation. It's really, really cute and mainly very, very sexy. So $9.98 to get home, really crazy affordable too. And by the way, it's $13.30